he's such a narcissist. And so am I. So it's like battle of the narcissists.
Well, when we posted the picture on your Instagram, people were commenting, "Oh, Bill Maher doesn't let his guests talk."
Yeah.
Well, and I was like, "Well, that's her fucking signature move." Yeah. So this is about to be a clash of the Titans. and it was.
It was, yeah.
It was. It was a war in there.
Oh, I'm glad you noticed it, son, because I felt it was a war.
So we get there. Mom's doing her makeup. I'm keeping you in control. Like they offered you to drink and smoke. I said, let's focus on having a good appearance on the Bill Maher show. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
And like we're having fun.
Yeah, and you were keeping my head in the right place.
Okay, so then they start filming and they take me into a different room, like a treehouse. It's like a treehouse.
Yeah.
So that's where I watch the podcast. And I'm just helplessly, I can't intervene. Right. And I notice you're smoking cigarettes. You're smoking weed.
Well, yeah, because it was a podcast.
Yeah, you're drinking a ton.
I didn't drink a ton. I only had 2 drinks.
Okay.
Yeah, your stomach got stapled. You can't drink that much.
Don't tell people things like that.
It's public record.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Jesus.
And you had fun, though, right? You thought it went well. I thought it was a fun podcast.
You did?
Yeah.
I think it was fun. I think it was fun. I wanted to get into some arguments with him, but I was impaired and I couldn't remember any names.
Yeah.
So I just went with having fun, and that was a cool thing because even though we're on different sides of the spectrum, we're old pals and we can have a hoot. Christ, his pot, he pulled out this thing that looked like a cigar.
Yeah, and I bet it was really strong.
I guess so, because I don't even remember what happened.
So then you end the podcast, you're like, Bill, I gotta go to sleep. And he wanted to keep going, but I gotta go to sleep. Get my son in here. I gotta go to sleep. So then I run out of the treehouse.
Uh-huh.
And I meet you walking out, and I could tell right away. You got that, 1,000-yard stare,
Yeah, I was a little bit too cooked.
And then, so we got to walk back to the car.
Yeah, that was about 1.5 miles back to the car. I was sober by the time we got there.
No, you were.
That's why.
You walking back to the car, and I'm trying to make sure you're not falling. You're like, totally cooked.
Nah, well, yeah, okay, I'll admit it.
Right?
It's been a long time since I partied.
Yeah, it was awesome. I've been there. Don't worry. I've been there in college. I've been where you were.
So I remember. Yeah. I had to clean the shit up too.
Right. In Vegas? Right. Okay, so
I want to hear about that too.
The after, okay? So we get in the car and she's doing the wobbly bobblehead. And then but she's totally silent. So I'm like, okay, disaster, crisis averted. Right. Mm-hmm. And then she was totally lucid, turns to me, she's like, give me your sweater. And I was like, what? So I take off my sweater and she grabs it and she goes, starts spitting in my sweater in the car. Just and then
oh no.
In my sweater.
You puke in the sweater?
Yeah. And the driver's looking back because the drivers don't want you puking in their car.
I know, that's why I needed the sweater.
Right. So that's all
Believe me, I've learned the hard way not to puke in limos.
That's all the driver cares about. He's like, is she okay? And you just hold him right for
Yeah, but I didn't throw up anything except for just liquid. Because I hadn't eaten all day, and so it hit me hard.
This was the day before the freaking show, dude.
I know, dude. Start eating people who eat people
are the happiest.
Luckiest people.
If fucking Boa Steakhouse said tonight on our menu is human meat, you would